All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Kwadash. Double honors unto our apostles as well as the men that taught them, the elder high priests, as well as the elder bishops and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And it's going to be a quick hit based off of 2 Peter 3 and 14, Lord willing. You know, this is edifying and also exhorting onto our spirit. All right, it says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, what such things? The things written in the verse above, 2 Peter 3 and 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens, which represents rulership, and a new earth, which means, and this earth being rejuvenated, fresh, or made fresh, made a paradise and beyond again. Okay? Because right now, under this current rulership, the earth is mourning. All right? And that's what Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. So the whole earth is mourning. It's crying out for justice because this man is in power. Okay? And the earth is defiled. The earth is destroyed because of this man being in power. He's tampered with the air and polluted it, the water, the land, the minds of the people, outer, space. You got something called space trash. Anything this man put his hands to, he turns it toxic. Okay? So the earth needs a refreshing badly. And we definitely, the only way to get that is this bastard got to get out of rulership. And the Heavenly Father is in the process of taking him down. Okay? It says, in a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. See, we're looking for a new rulership, a new clean earth, meaning a fresh, clean earth, not a brand new earth. Okay? A vibrant, paradise. New rulership that's going to rule by what? Righteousness. That's the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? The earth is going to be ordered aright. And the nations are going to follow suit with the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? 2 Peter 3 and 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, and that's the spirit we should be in. We're looking, and not only looking, but hasting, as we read it. If you read above, talks about hasting the coming of the day of the Lord. All right? We're not looking for this place to continue. This place sucks. I'm sick of fucking waking up, going to work. Sick of seeing Jake in a stupefied ass state. Women completely out of fucking order. Children, monsters. YNs all over the goddamn place, terrorizing the earth, right along with Eve. It says, be diligent. Diligent in this truth. Let's see something really quick for the word diligent. Yep. Look, labor, study. That's off the let me let me do it right. Salakia.
Strong's G 4704. Spudazo. Spudazo.
Okay. Under the strong definitions, was that the strong? Yeah, this is under the KJV translation count. The Strongs, let's see. Okay, so yeah, under the Strong's definitions, to use speed, i.e., to make effort, to be prompt or earnest, to give diligence, be diligent, forward, or forward, endeavor, labor. Because being in this ministry is a thing of working. It's a labor. It's a labor of love to the elect. Okay, the elect of the nation of Israel. And it definitely is labor. That's why it also says study. The scriptures tell us to study to show ourselves approved. A workman need not be ashamed, uh, rightfully able to rightfully divide the word of truth. Okay. It's a lot of what the people don't see. They see us out teaching, as well as some of these other Israelite groups, because they had to study to some degree to get out there and teach. Some of them are just you can tell the ones that are just parroting, you know. But they studied some to know certain things. But all in all, you gotta put in that time, that study time, and then we gotta go and teach. That's the labor. But studying is labor as well. Okay. And what do we got? In the outline of biblical usage: to hasten, make haste, to exert oneself, endeavor, give diligence. Okay. So we gotta stay in the vineyard, right? And stay working. Was that Luke 10? Yeah, Luke chapter 10, verse 2. I'm gonna bring this out real quick. It says, therefore he said on, well, let me start at verse 1. After these things the Lord appointed other 70 also, and sent them two and two before his face into every city and place whither he himself would come. Therefore he said unto them, the harvest, and this is pretty much when Yahushua was in the beginning stages of his ministry. All right. That's why he made this statement. He said, therefore said he unto them, the harvest truly is great. The harvest is Israelites. Okay. It says, but the laborers, because there's a lot of the Israels is scattered all over the earth. Okay. There's millions and millions of Israelites. Okay. But we only looking for the elect. But we got to go amongst, the four corners of the earth. Really, and the internet is doing a lot of really doing the heavy lifting. That's why so many Israelite groups out there. That's why, all the groups started off small and they got bigger. It says the harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Because going into the harvest, spiritually picking ripe fruit is a labor, which is us going out, teaching his word in hopes that the words fall upon the ears of the elect, the words of the scriptures. Okay, that's a laborious thing to do. All right. And just going back to the word diligent, it's this being diligent is a thing of labor. Okay. It says, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest. Hey, and we've watched the laborers grow. You know, I can speak for over here at Great Millstone. I remember when it was pretty small, a handful of camps, 2008, 2009, and then 2010 and 11, and on as things start really growing. You know, you didn't have all these GMS camps like this. Same thing for the other groups. The difference is those other groups are going off. They're not being diligent enough because they don't know the 100% truth. Okay? And whoever is of the elect in any of these other groups, they good. They gonna come out of it one way or the other, you know. So let's go back. 2 Peter 3 and 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent. Our labor is what it's gonna take for us to get out of here. We gotta put in this work unto the end, you know, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot, and blameless. We also have to rehearse the righteous acts while, striving for the masteries. Okay? So Lord willing, this video was edifying again. And on to the next one, I say shalom.